Good morning, guys. Today is a special day and a kind of different approach than what my normal vlogs are. I have my coffee, of course, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now just because it's really, really cold outside. But I am actually going to a CNA orientation today. So if most of you don't know, I have my CNA. I got it in high school, so I've had it for about 2 years now, and you have to work about 8 hours to keep it between those time period. So I'm running a little short on my hours I need to be working. So I applied for a CNA job for the first time, and I thought I would bring you guys along just to kind of figure out, like, hey, if you're going as a CNA or doing nursing, this is what you're going to have to do. So it was over my college spring break, so I know that's different from high school spring break, and I can't really remember when it was. But I just decided to pop into this nursing home that I used to live right across the street from. They're just I know of them, and they're very sweet and nice and clean and stuff like that. So I just decided to be the bigger person, walk in there, see if they needed help, and sure enough, they did. They're actually desperate for help, and I have reached out to my high school nursing and fundamentals teacher to tell her that they are desperate for need, so whenever her little high schoolers become CNAs, they can apply there if they want to. Perfect. Okay, so I walked in there, and they immediately made me fill out an application. They're like, asking me different questions, wondering like when I would be available for work, what shift I would want, just kind of like that. And it's funny, this is crooked. It is funny because the guy called me in not too long ago. I talked to this guy, and then a second guy called me and was like, hey, I would love to have an interview with you, if you would come in, blah, blah. Sure thing. I came in, and they actually told me I did the process a little backwards. When I walked in, I saw the head guy who was in control of actually hiring the people, telling them what their wage is and stuff like that. So I met him first, which I should have met him second. And so I met the first guy, the first guy that I was supposed to meet. He was super nice, super understanding. He was like, you can do a month first shift, a month second shift, and we could throw in some third shifts there just so you have that experience, because you never know in a hospital situation, another CNA position, if you're the youngest and if you're less experienced or whatever, I'm not less experienced, but you're most likely going to be thrown whatever. So it was very nice to have him sit down and tell me that if you want this, you can have this, we can help you, we can form this little thing so you are at most experienced with us however you can be. So that was very, very nice of him. He also talked about like days. He was like, would you want Sundays off? Like, how do you want that to work? I was like, well, my old job, I used to have Sundays off, and that would just give me a day to like go to church, spend time with family. But other than that, like, I was okay to be worked because I need the money and I really want the experience. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know, working as a CNA actually like makes me happy. So I did that. It was about a month after I walked in there and asked for an application. And about a month ago, I got a phone call from this lady. She's super nice. She told me that she would love to have an orientation with me, which I was like, an orientation? Which I knew CNAs needed that. It was just a matter of what does that entail? Because she said I needed an online thing, I needed to bring this stuff and that stuff, and I get lunch, and I have to pretty much be there all day to finish this one thing before I can start working. So I was like, oh gosh. And that's where we are today. Today is the orientation. I've had to bring a record of my vaccinations. I have to bring a voided check. I don't know why. I guess we'll find out. I have to bring identification, like social security, my driver's license, stuff like that. What else did I need to do? You guys hear my chickens. Sorry about that. Today I'm going to meet this lady. We're going to... Actually, I have no idea what we're going to, so I'm going to have to catch you guys up. So, yeah. I'm going to finish getting ready. I have my sweatshirt on, and I don't think that's really presentable. Let's get started. Wish me luck, guys. Guys, I am dumb. So those blank voided checks is to put my money directly into my bank account, and I was like, am I gonna have to like pay for something? Like, there's not that much money on my account. So yeah, that's what the voided check is for, so they can direct deposit your checks when you get them. It's riding with Kenzie. Okay, my windows are all fogged up, so let's try this. Move, chickens. Bark, bark. Move. Alright. I hope this stays. That sun is popping. I hope I got my sunglasses. Whoop. Shaking. Yep, clipping it. Guys, I am so nervous. I'm just like, so story time. It's not really a story time. But my old house where I used to live, my family and I just moved, is literally right across the street from my new job that I'm going into today. So it's about 8:20. I have about like 40 minutes until I have to be across the street. So I'm just like chilling out at my old house, looking around, kind of like making myself get ready. I'm very nervous. I don't know why. I don't know what to expect. I don't know.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Nervous.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And
okay, guys, one more thing before I go. I am not allowed to film inside these facilities just because of OSHA and other privacy reasons. So I'm going to have to catch you guys up after my orientation, which is going to take hours for me to complete. So next time I talk to you is going to be after my orientation. So I'll talk to you guys later. I will keep you updated, and I'll let you know how it went. Wish me luck, guys. Hey guys, so I realized I did not vlog the rest of yesterday, and I did not let any of you know what happened. So I'm going to try my hardest to do the rest of it today. I'm kind of sick. My throat's like all clogged up. Don't know why. But let's just start off. I get there. It was actually really early. I arrived there at like 8:30 maybe. So it was really early. And I saw my director, like the nursing director. And he just kind of went through some stuff with me, like, hey, how long are you planning to be here? Do you want to do different things? Do you want to shadow me sometimes just to get that experience? So I like answered his questions and stuff like that. Then he walked me down to the lady that I was meeting in this room, and this other girl was actually doing the same thing as me. She's already had experience, so I was brand new to the situation, and she was not, which was kind of cool because I asked her questions. I was like, so what's going to happen? So we get down to this room, and it's like a conference room. It's not a big conference room, but it's this long table, projector, stuff like that. So we sit down, and we have this binder. I can't show you a binder since it has their name all over it. But you open it up, there's a letter, it tells you how much you're going to get paid, how much hours you're going to get, pretty much, and then, like, your time card, which we use the old-fashioned way where it's like the puncher. So then we had this other stack on the side, which was like 100 more pages that we had to go through, sign, like taxes, W-4 forms, just stuff like that, just HIPAA, other things like that. So I signed about like 10 sheets of paper, went through about 50 sheets of rules and regulations they had. That took forever because she sat there and read through the whole list. I was like, lady, I can read through this. But, so she read through like everything. Then, so I got there at 9. Well, she started at 9 reading and stuff. I didn't get up to the room where I had to take this online assessment until 11. So we were there for 2 hours. Just reading rules, regulations, making sure we know dress code and stuff like that. She handed us our uniform, which is really weird to me because I thought CNAs would wear scrubs. In this case, we wear polo shirts with like khaki pants, black pants, navy pants, and then I got 4 shirts, 4 polo shirts, because I'm gonna work about 4 days a week, maybe 5. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. So she gave me 4 shirts, 4 polo shirts, a sweatshirt like this with their logo on it, a fleece jacket, and that's it. So I had to sign off on those saying if I lose them, whatever, I have to pay a certain amount of money. I also got my name badge. We had to wear our name badges while we were there. So we got up to the training room, they called it, where it was just like 2 computers, and we had to do this test. So it was 9 lessons. Each lesson was about like an hour long, 50 minutes long, and you could not fast forward it. So like you had to sit there and listen to the whole thing. And some of them had activities in it, some had pre-tests in them, and then after each one you had about a 5 to 10 question like final exam after, which some of them you had to make a 70 on or higher, an 80 on or higher, a 90 on or higher, etc. So it wasn't hard. You could take them unlimited number of times. Only had to take them once, thank goodness. And I never failed any of them. It was pretty much common sense, and I could answer them without the lesson, but you had to do the lesson before the exam. And so I did about 2 before we were called up for lunch. So lunch was kind of interesting. We went into the dining room, and they separated me and the girl who were training together, kind of. So she was at another table and I was at a different table, and I had 4 residents and 1 CNA next to me. And we just like talked, we ate, and everyone ate. I was surprised because usually CNAs don't eat like the food that the residents eat, but the CNAs were just sitting there eating. I was like, okay, I can do this. So we all ate for about 30 minutes, maybe longer. And then I looked over to the girl I was training with. I was like, "Do you want to go finish these tests? Because they're like 5 hours long." And so we got up. We went back to take our tests, and I was so stupid. So I went down, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to go from bottom to top. And of course I saved the last one, the longest one, for last. That was the longest one ever. It was like an hour and 50 minutes long, but like, it doesn't take that long. Like, I don't know why they say an hour and 50 minutes. Maybe if you actually sit there and like, I don't know. As soon as it was done, I was like, click, click, click. So I had one more left, and then the director came in and was like, hey, if you guys want to, you could come in tomorrow morning and finish these. You could clock in, whatever. I was like, nah, I'd rather just finish it now. So I got them all done. So I was there about from 9 to 3, just doing like going over rules and regulations and doing those tests. And I got paid for it. I clocked in, clocked out, and the lady actually changed it so it would be that I clocked in at 9 instead of like 12, which we went upstairs then to like look at the clocking in machine. So she changed it from 9 to like 3 whenever I clocked out. So far, that was my day. It wasn't bad. I didn't do anything. I just sat on a computer, listened to rules, and blah blah. Tomorrow I'm going in there. The director, is going to give me my schedule, talk more in depth of what I would do, and things like that. I won't start by myself until after 2 weeks, which I know of. Like, I'm gonna shadow people. Me and that girl are gonna shadow a CNA and kind of do some things like with her while supervised. So it's not bad. It's kind of like clinicals right now. I've seen residents, but I haven't even like helped them. One lady asked me for salt one day, or yesterday, and I was like, yeah, here you go, I got you. And I don't know, just sitting down at that like lunch table, and them like talking about their lives. And this one lady was like, I went to a doctor's appointment, blah blah. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited to develop connections with these people and care for them. So that wasn't much of what I did. That is what I did. It just isn't much what you guys expected. I didn't even know what I was doing, so it's kind of different like that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated until tomorrow. I think I'm going to post this vlog today. Yeah, I'm going to post this vlog today and then keep you updated about like future days and stuff like that. So thank you for watching. I know it wasn't too exciting. I couldn't show you the facility. You don't even know where I work. But that is okay. I'm just going to keep you guys updated on shifts and stuff like that and how training goes and everything. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.